Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Drea. If this is your first time seeing me, I'm always either buying or trying something. So this channel covers fashion, beauty, lifestyle, whatever I'm buying or trying. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. And spring has sprung. We're 3 weeks into spring, and I was doing some spring cleaning, going through my closet, and I got rid of so much stuff. And it brought this video to the forefront of my mind. I'm like, you know what? If I'm getting rid of all of this stuff and I'm trying to make sure I'm shopping more intentionally and not buying things just because they're cute, but buying them because I'm either missing them in my wardrobe or they're enhance what I already have. So if you're trying to figure out what your spring wardrobe essentials are, I think that this video will be very helpful. Let's get into it. So for these essentials videos, I'm gonna go from the top down. So let's start out with tops. My top categories are white tops, button downs, graphic tees, and denim tops. So first off is button downs. If you don't have a white button down, you just need to stop this video and immediately go buy one. This will be a workhorse in your wardrobe. I have a white one, and then I also have a striped one because you need a little variety. And these two are perfect staples. This is not white, but it still fits the button down category. So as far as button downs are concerned, what I love about them is you can do so much with them. You can tie them up, you can wear them as a skirt, you can tie them around your waist, you can wear them as a dress. They're just so versatile and they just help out your outfit so much. So a button down, if you don't get anything else, you need it. So next up in the white tops are tank tops. I mean, you cannot go wrong with a good simple white tank top. I love this one from Tank Air because if you don't want to wear a bra, it definitely covers the nips and it just fits so well. But any good quality white tank top will do because a white tank top can go under something and it can be worn alone. I mean, you always usually need something to go under, like a sweater or a jacket. And then on those days that is super steamy, it can stand alone. So a good white tank top is definitely a necessity. So you have your basic white tank top and you have your button down, and usually after you have those staples, you want to start branching out and getting a little jazzy. So for me, a top that I have loved and have worn over and over again is this white top from Pixie Market. I love the fact that it has a little plunging neckline detail that is so cute. It elevates it. And this top can be dressed up or down. It's so cute. And I've worn it with track pants, I've worn it with trousers, I've worn it with heels, with sneakers. Yeah, a good top that can go from day to night is perfect. And then another more basic but elevated version is this tank top from Local European, but it can be any tank top that seems like just a regular tank top, but it has some interest to it. This one has a little divoting at the bottom, and once again, it can go under things and it can stand alone, and even more perfect because it has a little detailing to it, so it adds some interest to your outfit. So definitely get some white tops that have a little pizzazz that fit your vibe. This is a perfect example of a white top that has a little pizzazz, but it also has some coverage. This is a dupe, which I didn't know at the time that I bought this, for a Jacques Mousse top. I got this one from Shein, and it's a linen blend. So you can get some gems from Shein. And this one has a little detailing to it, so it's not just a basic cropped white top. And the linen material adds some texture. So this is a perfect example of taking a simple concept of a white top, white button down, white tank top, and elevating it. Now on to denim tops. What I love about denim tops is they act as a neutral in your wardrobe. So instead of you having to get a bunch of different tops in a bunch of different colors, you can just get some denim tops and they go with so much. I love this style that I got. It buttons up. And I love it because the way that it fits, it skims over so many things, so it looks good with skirts, trousers, whatever I want to put it over. And if you love denim like I do, I will wear denim all year round, but sometimes it's just a little too hot, even for me. So this still gives me that denim that I love, but allows me to have some breathing room on the bottom. I got this one from Zara, and this is a good time to start looking out for Zara drops because they always do tops like this around this time of year. You just have to keep an eye out on their website and even inside the store. So yeah, get a denim top. The theme of today's video will be versatility. So next up for graphic tees, I love these because sometimes I wear them as a dress, sometimes I wear them with shorts, jeans, just whatever, and they can be dressed up and dressed down. I mean, That's why these are essentials. So I'm going to mention Wisdom of Age New York again later in this video, but how cute is this graphic tee? So, but you can get them at PacSun, Zara, H&M. Everybody does graphic tees. You can get some designer ones. I just love really good quality graphics that when you wash them, they stay intact. The shirts don't shrink. So this one from Wisdom of Age, I got in a size, I'm pretty sure I got this one in a small. Yeah, because they're meant to be oversized, and it definitely is still oversized on me. It is a men's top. And then I also love the graphic tees from a brand called Always Believe in Yourself. I get their tops in a size small, and these graphics, you can wash these tops over and over again and nothing ever happens to them, and the shirts don't shrink. Are you kidding? But I do try to usually hang them just to maintain the integrity. I'm just trying to keep these for a long time. I mean, where can you get this quality of graphics? So yeah, love these graphic tees. Next up, we have bottoms. We're going to keep these categories very simple for the sake of just doing essentials, but it's so many other bottoms I want to talk about. We'll do that in another video of how to elevate your wardrobe even further after you have all the basics down. But the three basic categories we're going to talk about are denim shorts, a fun denim jean, and some type of pant that's not denim, whether that be a trouser or a cargo. So for denim shorts, I love a ripped longer denim short. That just works well for me. So I got these from H&M. They call these Bermudas. Now maybe they were when I first got them, but when you have the distressing, of course, it continues to rip. So I wouldn't necessarily call them Bermuda anymore, but they're still longer than the average ones that's all the way up here. I had to move up into Bermuda as I've aged up. I think I've aged out of the, booty eye shorts. I never liked those to begin with, but I definitely don't like them for me now. But whatever is your vibe, if you like those type of shorts, get those. If not, I would go for a Bermuda. And now I've even gone longer in length with my shorts, because I think that sometimes when you're trying to wear like shorts to brunch or something more elevated, longer just looks so good. And then as you wear like slinkier tops, I like a little bit of balance. If I'm going to be fully out on top, I like to be a little more covered on the bottom. So I got these in a size 1 from Fashion Nova, and I love these shorts. Oh my gosh, they look so good. I actually wore them in an outfit of the day on TikTok, so I'll put that, but I'm also going to be styling all these. And then I also got these cargo shorts from Akira in an extra small. Also super cute. I know I'm gonna wear these out as it starts to get warmer and warmer. Yeah, these are good. Love them. And then if you love denim like I do, you want to continue to wear it, but you need to have some breathing room. So when I say fun denim, I'm usually talking about super distressed denim. I got these from Zara a couple of years ago, and I think they're supposed to be a dupe for the Margiela jeans, but I wasn't trying to spend an arm and a leg on those jeans. So I got something that was close enough, and they're super cute. Zara actually has some more super distressed jeans that just came out. They're so cute, but I have what I need, so I'm not going to get them, but that doesn't mean y'all can't. So if they still have them available on the website, I'll link them below. But yeah, any type of distressed jean will do, whatever kind of distressing fits you. And then I ended up getting these super distressed jeans from Mina Monroe. I don't think she sells these anymore, but I'll double check. But I love the fact that they're super fringed, and they're definitely breathable. The only thing is you have to be careful with these holes because they will continue to rip. But yeah, I love these. But just be on the lookout around this time, because everybody will start showing a bunch of distressed jeans. So just find the level of distressing you want and go from there. And then for my last category of pants that are not denim, I'm going to talk about cargos. And I have these from the label New York. I got these in an extra small. What I love most about these is that they have an adjustable tab, so you can cinch them in or let them out. And then look at the ties on the bottom. For a short girl, this is amazing because I can cinch them if I want to wear sneakers or something, and then I can let them out if I want to wear heels. So yeah, these have changed my life. I'll have another option too down below if these are not available, but you cannot go wrong with some adjustable cargo pant. And then another pant that's not denim that I feel like you need is a trouser. Specifically a cream colored trouser, just because it's so versatile. and I love these from Zara. I got these in a size extra small, but Zara comes out with trousers constantly. I think you really need one that's cotton, a linen blend, something like that, so that it can be very breathable. I'm going to specifically recommend cream because you really want to get something that's good quality. And this way, if you go ahead and get a cream cotton blend, you can go for a good quality one because this will go with so many different outfits. So instead of you focusing on getting a bunch of different ones, just get you a nice quality cream one. And this will be a workhorse in your wardrobe as well. Now that we've dressed the top and the bottom, we can move into shoes. So my three main categories for this are a flat tennis shoe, a flat that is not a tennis shoe, and then a nice simple heel. So I love a regular classic tennis shoe or trainer, but these Comme des Garçons are just so much more versatile. So if I'm going to say things that I think you absolutely need or that I absolutely need in my wardrobe, is these, because these can be dressed up and dressed down and they go with everything. I mean, this cream color is perfect. So I would recommend you get some type of white flat tennis shoe because you can wear it with dresses, you can wear it with pants, it'll just go with everything. So definitely get some white flat sneakers. Then for my flat that is not a tennis shoe, I have been obsessed with these PVC mesh type flats. They just look so good and they go with everything. So the first ones I started out with are these little clear ones. I don't even remember actually where I got these from. I got them on a whim for a vacation and they have just been the loves of my life. I recently did do 2 new pickups in this red color from Steve Madden. They are so beautiful. And then I have this other style from Steve Madden. These give me like a more classy PVC, like they're a little bit dressier, so they fit a more girly dainty vibe when I'm feeling like that. And then this wider mesh design just gives me more casual, so I have something that covers everything, but I have another color I want to get. But you have to find whatever flat works for you. Some people really like loafers, some people really like the classic ballet flat, so if that's your vibe, go for that. But if you're looking for something a little different, I definitely recommend those mesh PVC type flats. And then for some reason, being from Texas, I don't know why this hadn't dawned on me, but this is another flats category that I will be incorporating heavily into my spring and summer wardrobe. Cowboy boots. I thought they would be too hot, but I started wearing them last year and I'm going to continue the trend into this year. I think I'm going to go for a black and a brown just so I can cover all of my bases. But yeah, I found this is my other little flat that works for me. I would love to hear what kind of flats y'all are looking into because I'm hearing the girls say that they're having a hard time deciding what other flats they should wear besides sandals, because you know sandals just don't always work. It's a little too cool for them sometimes. So yeah, those ballet flats and these cowboy boots are definitely my go-to. And then for simple heels, I definitely would go for a nude strappy heel. I just think like clear is cool, I like it, but for some reason to me the nude just gives more elevated, more grown and sexy. So you cannot go wrong with these. You can wear them in the daytime, you can wear them at night. They go with everything. If you're just looking for something that will cover all of your bases, yes, get a nude stiletto. Now that we're fully dressed down to the shoes, you might need to cover your arms sometimes because we know in the spring the weather can fluctuate. So I would recommend you get a cardigan in a color that you love, but you can start basic with cream or black. I have those as well, but I really love this Wisdom of Age cardigan. It just really adds some pizzazz to your outfits. And then you definitely need a denim jacket. I really like cropped distressed denim in the spring, so I would go for that. These two do everything I need. I really don't need any other colors, but you know, if you like to do the most like me, you will get other ones, but you cannot go wrong with a black, a cream, and a little denim jacket. Now next up in the bag category, I'm going to stick with 2 categories that I feel like do everything I need them to do. A denim bag and a metallic bag. I have this one in gold as well, and I got it from Shein. And I have this denim bag from Brandon Blackwood. It is perfect. And even if you need a tote, I would definitely go for a suede tote because it just looks so good and adds some texture to your outfit. And especially with the fact that we're going through different weather changes, definitely look into a tote with a little texture. And last but not least is chunky jewelry and anklets. something about the spring and summer, having my ankles out. I feel like my ankles look a little frail, so I love to accessorize them with anklets, and it's just a great way to add a little character to your outfits and show your personality. And as far as the chunky jewelry goes, we're wearing less clothes, so we need other things that add a little character and interest to our outfits, so I think you cannot go wrong with chunky jewelry. And I've mentioned them before. I got them from Shop Project 2000, but you can get your chunky necklaces from anywhere. I just think they add a little extra zhuzh to your outfits, so definitely just find whatever jewelry adds that pizzazz, whether you like pearls, diamonds, whatever is your vibe. I think, yeah, this is the time to start bringing out the gaudy jewelry. My anklets I got from Shein, ASOS, different places like that, so you can get them from anywhere. The beauty supply child. When I was thinking of this video, I watched a couple people's videos just to get an idea of how to present this to y'all, and I saw a woman, and I'll link her below, that really put this into great perspective for me of how to decide what your essentials are. She said, make a Pinterest board or however you get your inspiration and gather it into one place, and then you go through and look at what the themes are. What are the type of tops that you're gravitating towards? What colors? What vibes? Even what bags, what shoes do you keep seeing over and over again? And you get all of these pictures, and then you start narrowing it down to certain, because some things will repeat. A lot of things will repeat. And then so you narrow it down till you get to like 10 or 20 pictures, and then you can narrow down, okay, what kind of tops do I think I need? What kind of bottoms? What type of shoes? Do I like this outfit because I just like her vibe, or do I specifically like this top? So that really did put things in perspective for me and helped me out a lot when I made this video. So I would love to hear what y'all's essentials are and what other videos y'all would love to see from me. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.